So really,
It's cleaver time!
they can surprise us, but
Prepare for
my
battle.
hopes aren't that high.
See how the David does it versus the Goodluck of Vici Gaming as we jump into game number 1 with Danog and Eri.
Thank you, no matter. I will see here, Danog, if the players on Vici can bleed again. Of course, they've only dropped one map so far. I guess they've only played 2 series as well. But yesterday versus Outsiders for China was pretty one-sided affair in every single game that we had going the distance to game 3. But of course, that game 1 from Outsiders for China was very, very, very a good showing from them. And they've showcased the Vici. You know, they're a team that can make mistakes as well. So poking kind of force out some of those mistakes. And with the stand-in isn't going to make it any easier. But see how they're able to set themselves up with this lineup.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, to me, the biggest issue with that game was the draft. I think it was Kezu that pointed out that if you're going to pick a Beastmaster in the first phase and you know, counted over and over again during the draft, you just don't have a game. You got to pick a mid that can help. They went with an OD, someone doesn't. You know, OD is incredibly greedy. You didn't have to go down that route. And Setsu tried 1v5, but just didn't have the capabilities to do it. And yeah, might be a little bit of trouble here.
Be able to first, well, they want to make sure they secure a small KK. They will be able to do just that.
Aaron's got quick fingers though.
Picked up the bounty. I also thought she was going to be able to deny one of the bounties in the river, but I suppose she was paying all of her attention, trying to make sure Killer didn't find that. Rude mother. Also looks like the Morphling made a bunch of damages very well done. So
It'll be fine. Speaking of Setsu as well, like this is a pretty decent top game as well, right? Like, yeah, and you really can't do anything against him. He just style on Outsiders in those games 2 and 3 yesterday, and until Tusk gets the Blink Dagger, which is a +5 Tusk, so you're going to be working quite a while. I'm really not seeing a point where he's going to be feeling threat.
I'm really glad for up first, because if you didn't, that's exactly what I was going to say. I think this Tusk can carry the game. I think this is 3 things that you can possibly have. I really don't see a way for you to be able to address it. The one that we've seen so far, it's going to be very, very scary with what he can do on the map.
It does highlight the importance of getting that first blood, though, right? Like, it means that he's going to at least have a little bit of extra gold. He gets at the earlier bottle, he can harass out, sets a little bit more. Every little bit counts, and you can see that as for right now, he's building up a slight little
Doing a really good job to continue to put the pressure on. We'll be going to be able to kind of continue that under the tower, because there's a pretty big creep wave here set to. Has that lightning storm as well, so it's going to be very difficult for the puck to kind of free CS under the tower without being pressured.
He's got the bottle coming out to him now, though, and it should be there around time before that turns to.
Right, he's going to go down as well. The second kill, they can't get the poke. Very nicely done with the level 2 freshly picked up. They use that straight away. Get the kill onto F5 once he was out of position.
Bit of a pronunciation check. Who got the kill?
It was unfair.
Unfair. Saying speaking with.
Do you want to say the whole name?
Unfair still is often. Means hell is people, which casting with you kind of feels like a little bit. Alright, outside the going on to you. Yeah. It doesn't seem like they'll be able to convert onto the kill. Just not quite yet enough damage on that, even with a Tusk. Great brawl. Mars really tanking his own run, and like he's gone into this multiple bracer build just so that he can put the stick in the long as possible.
Having a bunch of the extra sets as well is going to be really nice for them all for them, just to be able to out-CS it. One is able to pick up a little bit more points in the attribute chip.
I mean, it also means that if you're having to go a little more agile just to be able to get these last hits, maybe it opens up avenues to be able to get kills, right? You've got a Rubik. You really love Rubik against these. You're against Morphling, anyone where that lock damage would be really good. Lift to steer and mean they get a couple of free kills off this block, but top, this is the thing, you know, you've already got an Argasar and another, but CM is amazing against it as well, not just for you can't play things out a little bit with the Crystal Nova, but you take triple hunger to try and stay in lane. You just frostbitten and cut it around, and you actually don't get effectiveness out of it at all.
Yeah, it's really the lane pass that the Crystal Maiden has versus the big reason why we've seen it more. Cheese answers. But FY is going to be in some trouble. If the far get the kill onto Ranfu, and FY should be able to scurry away as well, so we can get another one to add to the board. It's a really net worth lead for them, and they might need to continue to put pressure on with spells for them all for the moment.
Just a little bit low on mana, I think. Just waiting for Mark to have that. Surely got it now to be able to go for the God Rebuke Spirit Mask combo. FY is just to spend his time still away the bounty room as he should. And I think they might have messed up that bottle refill for the mid lane as well. They didn't get it refilled, and Tusk still to extend his TP for it. So the lane, I wonder if they're going to go for a kill onto long there in time, but it seems like Noob, he's just happy to farm. Ran through as well. I know you're a bit of a zoomer. Was FAO a little bit too much time?
No, that was peak primary school. Oh, big big party rocking fan.
Are you shuffling every day?
Oh, you should see my shuffle. It's actually not too bad. Honestly.
All right, well, next land I'm gonna get you to.
That's not happening. I don't do that anymore. I've had my coloring days, and I'm still young. The shuffling, it's kind of tucked away in the closet. Maybe we'll bring that one day, but no, not too soon.
My life will now get to see you shuffle. Coming out. YouTube is by the way, you don't know, the Melbourne Shuffle is a thing of beauty.
Yeah, that's honestly like
it's I
watched a lot of these videos and I'm like, honestly, dude, I kind of want to shuffle bottom lane pass. Double FY still holding the telekinesis, drags him straight back into two slam rebuke. Lane continuing to parry Vici coming bait.
I just realized people are probably like talking about LMFAO. That's because Ranfu sounds like Red Food and singer of LMFAO.
Close enough, I suppose. And for Red
Invisibility.
Double bounty burn. That's pretty cool. Stop those bounty runes a little bit. This time they'll get the bottle trip going their way as well. So 20 minutes to work with.
Even just like having that first fight, A.K.A.'s been a fair amount by Setsu. Again, almost impossible to be able to land these split earths. And now at least it's level 6, he's going to try and put a bit of pressure on. Are they going to be able to get a turn happening with Yang turn up?
Trouble at the moment, maybe that's where FY can come into play. Fade from afar gives them that extra damage they're required to kill off small KK, and even consider about chasing down Ranfu as well, but won't be able to close the distance. So in the end, great +1 coming through from Vici. FY was in the neighborhood, and he might even stick around for the kill into Aaron. Are aware of FI positionings. Aaron's not going to be caught off guard, and it's a bit difficult with kind of the resources that Setsu's playing with.
I think he was just scouting around for Runes as well. He made sure to go into the tree line, see if there was any even there. He got hit, but in the position to catch as well. Just playing off the back of those infused raindrops. That's why I saw F did make that tendance to mid lane, just to be able to break off infused raindrops that it's holding as well. The Fateball didn't do too much damage. Enabled the right click to actually be the thing that picks up the kill.
The big thing is you can also leave the bottom lane because of the item build kind of news gone for with this double bracer. Like 1200 health. You know the Broodmother can't really do anything worse than not this iron. We saw in that previous game with Vici was outside as well. Eventually, Eric is actually just going to look to move into Radiant's triangle and start to cut the wave. Even if Killer's going to play inside Dark Zone jungle, we'll never really be able to provide too much pressure onto the tower without the creeps.
Man, we just highlighted you and how far ahead this Waffling is on armor. Now we actually just got the Stabilize Spear off. It seemed like you'll be able to get the kill. Not holding those raindrops like
the Stabilize. We got some credit at Vici, right?
You don't have to say
Oh, did he? Okay. I'm sorry to say later. Come from me. In some trouble. Setsu's actually not moving over. Feels like it's let's have what it takes, and it's like I'll come. If it's required, I'll come. Maybe well enough. But it's like F1. It's always F1 that gets the bounty.
Oh man, there's a reason that he has so little assists because he wants the kills. He's hungry. He wants to be able to carry this game.
Think not.
I understand. I mean, what an F1 represented to. So they're kind of applying to mid. It is leaving top kind of vulnerable at the moment. It's actually rotated back to the jungle instead of kind of cutting the waves. So
under attack.
They... You?
He's dominating.
Okay. I mean, this is. And we saw yesterday in the draft against the Outsiders for China, they first phase banned the Mars ban. Not a lot of people that banned Mars in the first phase against. This is one of them. Of course, going as DIB in the tour. Mars was damn formidable.
Oh yeah. I mean, China Mars always tends to be right. Like they were even picking to win it at the win rate just because they value what the hero provides you, right? It forces the enemy to go into a BKB. It provides a good amount of survivability for the backlines. Great team fight. Fairly quick lockdown as well, and
That fire should be an easy kill. They have the potential to level the strong. Will be okay, however. They won't take Yang, unfortunately. So, position 5, but worthwhile sacrifice. You know what?
Bleeding so hard on this bottom lane. Like, obviously, it's good to be able to land those spears just to be able to get a bit of damage, start to pick down those infused raindrops charges, but he's doing it at the exact right times as well. You know, right when the flag creep is just about to be deniable, make sure to do it so that you're not getting that double gold action on them.
That's good connect. Fire's gonna reveal his positioning now. It's a blinker. What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'd really like to see Vici come to Mars now. You've got catapult wave. You see Naga's even on a couple wave as well. So he has to make a decision pretty fast. Otherwise, they're going to dive under the tower. So there's always a +1.
You clear out the deep creep, then try and get away. I don't know.
I don't think that should be letting these creeps.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are
Come to
fortified.
left. It looks what A.K.A is going to be able to do.
Dire's structures are fortified.
I'm surprised.
Just a little bit off.
Dire's top
Man, still
tower
I
is
can
under
do those
attack.
raindrop charges though. The big issue for this game is obviously everything that's happened in the last, right? They've won
Radiant's
basically
middle
everyone
tower is
except
under
Net
attack.
Brutes. They used to win round 12 the lead, but I was in place to confident. Converging onto the track is probably just as valuable of a kill in terms of opening the map, providing that little
Dire's
damage
top
compared to the ball.
tower is under attack.
So that much more safe to be able to find this T1 tower down. But simultaneously, we do see Killer grounded solo onto Yang, and he's putting a lot of damage into this T2 tower up top as well. But it's just a question if appropriately getting enough out of their upper lanes.
Yeah, maybe they just felt like they needed Erica down there to be able
Radiant's
to
bottom
sit taking
tower
that
is
tower,
under
and now that
attack.
they've done, they can look to sit Erica up top now. The contest what the Broodmother's trying to do. Not even just clearing out the spiderlings, but taking away some of this farm that he's trying to pick up in the jungle. But that he has to go to the lane and he's a little bit more vulnerable to ganks, especially. I mean, you think of Broodmother, Mars, they're great counters to it.
She try and make an attempt on to kill. It will be a circus too. I think that was underneath the observe ward at the mouth of the pit. So it does look like Broodmother
Radiant are scanning.
where it's attempt from Vici. Even scan
coil
as well
for 5
just to get
seconds.
confirmation.
I like that Erica shows up just in case, you know, if there was a scout that happened.
Here's a you can actually find a snowball closing the distance onto New. There's still a cooldown for another 8 seconds, and with the use of the Mortar Kisses as well, that will 100% guarantee FY going down as
Dire's
well.
middle tower is
They'll
under
find the
attack.
double kill. Now they can put their attention on mid, simultaneously top lane Vici to finally squish Bugs. So we'll get rid of the
Dire's
Broodmother, but this
middle
tower's
tower
taking
is
a lot
under
of damage. They might be slow to react.
And no dream calls here. Not on the retreat either. They would saying, you know, no
Dire's
coil
middle
available
tower
and
has fallen.
set through trying to push that wave out. They commit heavily onto it. It's what you need to do
Radiant's top tower
so that you
is
get a
under
chance
attack.
to be able to invade and put target up. You take to be able to do so.
That's a huge kind of sequence of events though for Poke. You're probably pretty happy with sacrificing the Brood for getting those 2 kills mid lane and along with the T1 tower.
I think the big thing for mine is that it's small K that gets it, right? He gets the kill on the Mud, he gets the kill on the
Radiant's
Rubik,
middle
and he
tower
gets
is under
blasted
attack.
on the tower, plus a bounty rune off the back of that. So he can see on the map, he's got plenty of mana, he's building into that Bloodstone early on. Of course, each Bloodstone, it's great. I'm really worried about what he's going to do until he has BKB, though, because you just think you've got Ensnare to have to deal with, you've got Dream Coil, you've got Arena, Rubik, CM, they're also heroes that can lock you down fairly easily, so I really feel like he needs BKB to completely enable himself in this game.
Okay, so you feel like
Radiant's
BKB is more
bottom
just to
tower is under
run
attack.
down Vici, not more as a way to kind of protect you versus magic damage.
No, yeah. It's like I just feel like you're not going to be able to get aggressive enough without that BKB available. And I mean, you've got something on your lineup. You have to be that front line. You've got a task support of being able to do that. But again, this is a fire plus, not one that's going to be spending a lot of time.
Of course, Brood is going to be working into that utility. This is on the corridors, so that will help out a little bit with their survivability as a 5-man. We'll see if that could be enough though.
As well, as to be able to make out of things like this and the frostbite as well. I think that just lets them trap, persist for longer in a team fight. It's going to be a big win.
A smoke here from Poe.
I had vision of that. Went for the smoke there. And Setsu potentially with vision. It was in the daytime, so we'll see how they look to position themselves. But the main goal here, I feel, is just to open up that top side of the map even further. You've got the tower already down to half HP. Able to pick up on some of that.
Is under attack.
Yang. What actually not even rejecting Yang? Oh, no way. Yang leaves him to the bonus armor.
Middle
Now,
tower
he's going to be able to push him back with the speed.
Radiant
So,
structures
great
are
TP from New Yang. That's all the good. The violence keeps his life, and they get another big kill on the killer in that fire. There's nothing to follow. He's been to move it on the mid lane. Setsu's going to be the first point of contact. So the Snowball's going to drag him further into the line. And Smallpoke is playing around. As he looks damages, left track is really able to pump out, but the question is, how survivable is he? As she can just blow up the left side, Muse even got involved as well. From top to mid comes the Mars, the speed to make sure there is no from the Smart 5 pinned up against the wall as Vici Gaming find 4, and now they can look to put some pressure onto the T1 tower.
Just going that little too deep.
under
You're 500 gold away from the Bloodstone. Maybe you do standard fight there if you have that available for yourself. But just way too farm for Vici Gaming right now. Fighting
Radiant's middle tower has
a
fallen.
level playing field, which they're just not. They're already 3-4k behind at
Radiant's
that
courier
stage.
has
Now
been
it's extended
killed.
out the fire with power going down in mid lane.
And we just saw how fast the Leshrac got blown up as well. And I know we're speaking a lot about the BKB just enabling him to run forward in the fight, but even without kind of the Broodmother being there for the fight to activating, honestly not expecting him to take as much damage as he did. And maybe want that Bloodstone on the cards here for small K. It might help out a little bit, but we don't really need to see them play Mother pretty shortly because this game is starting to get out of control.
It is. He was able to take the tier 2 tower top though. So, you know, there's little wins that I'm just looking too far to the left-hand side. Able to take it. So that's the next objective. I mean, maybe they're just waiting for the mech to come out just for a little bit of extra sustain. He's only 100 gold away. You've just picked up the Bloodstone. I think that would be the play.
Obviously for Poke, it's not like her is getting too much time for himself. It's still part of the network out of all the cores. He's only got
Radiant are scanning.
Yash to work with. He's queuing up the meta. Yeah, he's got to be cautious as well. He's the one
He's
to
already
start.
up strength.
So we'll be okay. And you see, he's even just kind of a base health is playing with about 1500 at the moment. So I hope it has.
Yeah.
At the same time, Poke, on to their own move, did scout out Eric's deep server ward. It's not going to be easy though. They've got the moment of kisses with either. Long pass up, control, doesn't have it.
Fanning the flag.
He tried to go for the dodge to avoid the split. Now Vici Gaming with a reinforcement spot. Drops an incredible arena. Look at the place, making sure there's going to be no escape avenue from Poe.
Even just a really solid freezing field as well, coming up from here both times now. He's impacting a lot of these aggressive attempts has been
This will
on
come in
point.
handy.
Combine it to get with the bars, and realistically there's nothing that he could look to do about it. This is the issue I was talking about as well. They had to commit and just stay a little bit too long to be able to take out that Nagasara and good. Maybe if you blink dagger on the tusk, then you're able to
Might
be
go
able to
down.
counter that.
Sees him. Only 940 health to play with.
Behold!
And they've got plenty of damage between the two.
They clear out a bunch of spiders on the top side. So going to be his news is it's actually a dagger that KK is working into next. I don't hate it, you know, as long as the vision is decent. They do have the spiderlings to provide that up the map. It's going to provide a decent amount of understanding of where the supports are, so that he's able to get on top of the TM, get on top of the Rubik, to be able to leave his burden down really quickly for Poke's sake. I really don't
Radiant's
think
bottom
he used as much as a
tower is under
defense.
attack.
Bring up before maybe it's mechanism that Poke waiting so to move toward kill lane and
Radiant's
this one
bottom tower
close to the grid.
is under
400
attack.
gold required, but all their heroes being up top, it's going to leave more up to the kind of bottom lane defender duties.
Radiant's middle tower
Waited too
is
long.
under
Though.
attack.
Dream calls back up. Arena's back up. You've even got the freezing field available, so like they just don't feel safe enough to be able to commit in pushing that top tower. And the longer that one stays up, the longer the up is available, and the less time that you've got to actually go into the Roshan. You see that with a Tusk and then just the 1 point and little Shredder, all that minus armor can make it pretty quickly. Meantime, this is what happens when you don't have that side of the map to play with. There, a little bit of trouble. Yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower
Did
is
even
under attack.
no way. Oh my lord. It doesn't even matter if he runs that attribute shift before they get the jump on him. There's so much damage between the members of each, and simultaneously it's going to be new and Yang that are looking to smoke towards him in the arena. Going to Aaron. It's not the most valuable pick off, but nonetheless they will get the kill.
Radiant's bottom tower has
Will
fallen.
indeed. One thing I'm a little troubled about is that he is still going to go with this Aghanim Scepter on the Morphling. I think this is not a good Aghanim Scepter game for it. Like, what's the purpose for it? You're not really
Radiant's turret
hindering
has been
Naga's
killed.
ability to do damage at all. You're still getting... Oh, that's not good. Greaves recipe.
Radiant's bottom
Hindering
tower
Naga's
is
ability
under
to do
attack.
damage. If you go into the Mars, you might hit it a little bit with a status resistance, but again, you're not doing that much in the form of damage. Same sort of thing with a puff, right? Not magic oriented enough to be able to make that extra spell amplification worth it. So, sure, what I would look to go. Is it just attack? Is it just perhaps to be able to maybe guide around these things a little better?
They knew. Gaming. But simultaneously, they also bring their voice as well. But see how survivable the Brood is with the Piper with the mechanics. Health needs to from Airfly is going to push away the less trackable, take him some time to get into middle.
Radiant's
Finally,
middle
once
tower
more
is
KK
under
is able to get on
attack.
top of them, we see how much damage he can truly do. So I'm doing such an incredible job to kind of less track at the moment. Now that he can be activated, you can stand strong. Even Eric is in the middle of the team as well as Lesh. Down to half health, having to do a share. This with Earth connecting onto Erica. Then look to utilize this song just to slither on away. In the end, Vici they will end up having two heroes down. A big one being Setsu. That was a bit of a streak that the puck gave over to Lonfo.
Yeah. The bottom picks it up, right? When you need to be that scaler, still sitting. I mean, this is not what you want to see, right? Morphling, Leshrac at the bottom of the cores, definitely the ones that are going to be able to get to build the steps in this game. And we know Nagasaren, you give her a little bit of space, and she's just going to extend that lead further and further. That can even probably play a little bit deeper on the map as well, finishing harder for us. Answers to the Leshrac in the mage slate, and look at what's next. Erica's on point with his itemization.
Gaming. looking to hit back after that previous skirmish, not going their way. Look at the bottom of the stairs. Pretty rush, pretty good position to escape. Just gonna look to jump on four. They've got FY nearby. Is it gonna be survival with the blood? Still on good. They're looking at the whole fast. Standing strong, but they will secure the kill nonetheless. Let's just pull alive. No way. Live to see another day, and maybe now this is both teammates to turn around, but Eric is showing up. Samantha Dodge isn't on point for the free kill. That's better. Yang gets the kill onto the ledge, but Longford trying to clean up. Why the Morphling doesn't have the items just yet to do so. New off to the left side, lands his speed, finding the kill onto Aaron. In the end, it's a 3 for 3. Erica still wants to look to re-try. Targeting down kill at the moment. Won't come out on top, so they'll need you to get involved. The speed from afar is all that's required. Push the boot other way at the last second. But Erica is dominating streak.
Dire's top
Getting a
tower is under attack.
fight off the back of the CM, but I feel like as soon as that track goes down, you want to just completely retreat because nothing else in this lineup deals with the Naga Siren amazingly well, and they're going to use the fact that they have to commit quite heavily into that one. As it is, they're just going to use this into the road shot, taking it away from the folk lot, and I'd really love to have it. You've seen how squishy the more little Shrek can be, just getting on top of them.
What if they can contest this? They've got one of the kisses. Seems like they're not aware of it for the moment, but Vici are taking it too far.
Radiant's top tower
Back at
is
that
under
last fight.
attack.
So surprised how long the Strike is able to stay alive for. Just
Look at that
pass
cooldown of
it.
blood. He was down at 20 HP, pops it, to be able to kill a couple of heroes. Yeah, the Morphling damage helped out a little bit, but see again another good position on the free field.
Radiant's
Out of
top
half,
tower
Eric
is
gets the
under
kill,
attack.
but they just continue to
Dire's
keep hero
middle
unfair
tower is under
after
attack.
they end up getting that next off a snap fire kill. It's an exchange, I suppose, for Yang, but he went far too deep into it. And I'm getting the Broodmother off the back of it as well.
Radiant's top
It's
tower
two.
has fallen.
Come on, this man. That instance on the poke control. So
Radiant's
Spencer's going to be able to
top
cut the
tower is
wave,
under
smoke
attack.
and poke. Pull up them a lot. Maybe they can triple it down. And a lot.
Dire's bottom tower
He's
is
going to
under
get two
attack.
wards inside by his
Radiant's
jungle
top
as well.
tower
All
is
this
under
is going
attack.
on. Vici can just
care.
assault the tier 2 towers.
Yeah, they're like, all right, you want to play on our side of that? Sure. You know, if we don't see the
Radiant's
track
top
doing it,
tower
Broodmother
has
can
fallen.
eventually take these towers, but he's going to be a little slower with that farm
Dire's
to tell
bottom
Naga
tower is
Siren.
under
It's
attack.
going to be much higher.
Radiant's
The
top
Summon
tower
Siren up
is
is going to
under
TP
attack.
even try and defend this tier 1. But
Taking with him is he's getting so much information. I don't know if this part. Temple to play control needs to be perfect with the punch in the air it is. Setsu's down. This could be the avenue for a successful team fight for Pope. The disengage from Vici was perfect. A.K.A gets out, Yang can escape with the 4th staff as well, so Vici, it was looking like a bad start. All they lose to Setsu.
still a big monster, right? He is a big part of what's holding, you know, this whole thing, this Leshrac, even to a lesser extent the Brood on the back when they look to try and pick off the back lines or have been behind the real Naga Siren, but they're just, they've got a lineup that thrives in chaos, Vici Gaming. Yeah, the TF, of course, freezing field blocks off an area, forces you to commit a stun. Rubik's always there, Metal Steel, Dream Coil, Arena of Blood. It just means that you need to commit so heavily.
You just gotta look to jump and utilize that. Orb's a little bit lacking though from Vici Gaming. They do have Setsu respawning though, so you've got to make it call pretty fast if you want to take this team fight onto the 5-5. The target's going to be built at the moment. It's a lot of damage coming out early onto the master, but the BKB on cooldown. Once they kill, they kill before the reactions are out from Vici. Well, for them, they were targeting on opposition offlaner. Back inside the river we go. Small A.K.A, he's in trouble. Bloodstone activated, but Eric with the Mage Slayer. A lot of mitigation to the less tracks damage pool, but Eric is still can't even make up to the high ground. The shots blocking off the average, but Eric is standing strong. The threat song won't even be required, and now they could turn to Lonfer. There's this song, holds him down. What do we got coming up? Surely FY stole the splitter. They needed time perfectly, and they were just that. Beautiful coordination coming out from FY Erica, and simultaneously set to finding the team wipe up the golden side.
See how much value this Broodmonk is providing to their lineup, right? They've got the Greaves, they've got the pipe to be able to play around. Even just the passive magic resistance, 15% is quite a lot when you're trying to, you know, this Lashrak, allow her to just stand in the middle of the team fight. And again, this choice to not go BKB, like, might be hurting him a little bit. He's not able to truly commit to a lot of these engagements. Made Slayer, that's effective not to him as well, so like he might be threading this one a little bit, but he'll be able to fight the Brood as well. Why Splitter coming through.
That's able to keep him alive. Or even turn it back around. Erica's got the edge just to work with. I don't know if it's the target you want to try and bring down. Let's look at the reactions. Using with combo senses and pulling the spells into the Lashrak as well, one by one. They all fall into the mist line. There is Vici. They can walk up high ground. Free team fight right next to objectives. Thank you very much, they said.
I need to use the buyback on that fight here, but just using the Mortimer's Kisses to be able to push the wave out. I feel like already to be able to do all that much. The waves are pushed out a little bit for now, and that's why they're trying to send these Manta Illusions top to keep it away for as long as possible. They should be able to get a tier 3 as an absolute minimum. Trying to get double value, pushing multiple lanes at once. They don't have heroes to really address that too easily. Again, no Naga response.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
Secondary glitch. So they're basically saying if we lose one more fight, we're done. But if they're playing on outside of the map for far too long, we can't
Radiant's top tower is under
fires, and Erica gets out.
And with that as well, all the lanes are shoved in. So it's so difficult for opponents to be able to react to this.
Is under attack.
So I have a really back inside Dice triangle, but each aren't even going to back off. This is almost like a double back from them. Just maybe catch poke off guard inside their own jungle is new. Okay, it's actually going to be Vici that's smoked as free. They're not trying to get their attention. Fresh itch feeling. Put it down to the rest of Vici. They got new finds this away from the reinforcements. So there's nothing they could do to keep A.K.A alive, and now they've even caught up the killer as well. No mistake, the Brood, another member being put in the grave, and now Vici can really get out of this. Full set of barracks still yet to be claimed. They might walk it down mid.
I think they will. I mean, again, no Lash for the next 30 seconds. Aaron's doing his best to try and push this bottom lane in a little bit, so you're not having to worry about that. But they were having trouble taking the 5-on-5, let alone 3.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
Sense. I mean, this is the sort of tough game that it is, right? Free to dive tier 4 towers on his own. He knows that there's no way that they're going to get the response of it.
We might get one more fight out of this spot.
Just zoning a whole team on his own, then going in, silencing 3, not even needing to drop the Dream Coil. They've taken 2 lanes of racks in time.
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
I 3-14 is set to from him. All the Vici coming as well. The Glide being picked up. Who's got his own off-green? I think there was just a Bloodthorn completed for the Naga sign protocol. So I think one thing as well is look at Yang's farm. These guys got a full stop and a goddamn pipe. We spoke about how you would adjust with the Lashrak, and they've done just that as new. That's normal. They're going to be wasted. They grind him straight into the coil. All good. And Erica's damage. They're just way too far ahead. Or don't have an answer. No answer. No rebuttal. Killer's going to be caught in the line, and Erica face will get on these. New as well finds the angle. The dart will spear and right through the heart it goes. It's going to be no response. They might even go further inside the bases. We'll get a little bit of help from the ground damage. This is going down, but it's going to be net creeps.
It is indeed. Go for more. No, he is silenced actually. Hasn't been able to pop the bounce spell just yet. Should be able to get away, but this one's pretty done.
That's what you had. the performance from them. Very convincing as well. It was
Radiant's top barracks are under
I wonder
attack.
if their first is Vandermars. It's just
Or pick an actual lane counter to it so that he doesn't get out of control as he did. What's that 10-minute flick dagger? He's going in on his own again. He's coming back to back.
yeah, wild in this era. Look at him just zoning him. He actually deserves the shit.
That's amazing.
What a convincing performance from Vici game. And I think we are not going to see through by the tip. Likely sure in the next half. You've already seen the Vici game. This is 2 games in a row now that they've been able to address this kind of this brood model. The Naga along with the Crystal Maiden. They're just toying with them. Oh, this is not the way to end it. People pumped up like that. Oh, Snowball's gonna waste the spear. Would have been the perfect way to end the game. Multiple Curious getting clipped by this spear, but we're still in it. We got the Mega Creeps coming in shortly. Witness is getting laid down as well. But what anybody did.
No, Yags just charging right now. Serpentine, you got back and forth, not just in straight line. There's Eric, he's done it though. He wants to go in. Big recoil in. One more big freeze still to come through. Away.
Radiant's middle tower.
Yeah, get it with it.
He's low, but he's not low enough. It's actually once again high time to get out. Also tries to steal the park for another kill. Wants to set it to, but it's not gonna matter. But reset. Eric is okay. We'll go back up shortly.
Radiant's ancient is under
They're gonna smoke
attack.
and try and catch him, but they have a big issue regard for the crit. Had the best that thrown down to under half.
Radiant's ancient is under attack.
There's not really much else you can say about this game. Like, long way trying to go in, he tried to get a kill onto Yang, but we've had him already use that
Radiant's
next time.
ancient is under
He's just
attack.
dead meat if he goes too far forward. F4 with the scatter blast damage, being able to clear him up. Oh, what would have fun?
Radiant's ancient is under attack.
Like someone with that stuff.
There we go.
Like a fuck.
Here's a drop. Very convincing. We're expecting coming out. Steve drops. Double GG.
It's cleaver time!